Hi, my name is Kavi, and I was challenged by Kent Pierce to share my story of excess and moderation. So, I love to read. I've loved to read since I was a little girl, but in the last few years I noticed that I just didn't have time to sit with a book. So, I started listening to audiobooks, which I also adore. The narrators do such a good job of creating the worlds, and they just, are so talented with all their voices and characters. So last year, I went through a really dark time in my personal life. I was dealing with depression and also just feeling very, very lonely. And so I would listen to my audiobooks as a replacement, as an escape from not having those kind of personal connections in my life. I went from listening to maybe an hour a day to listening all morning and late into the night, even when I knew I needed to get up early in the morning the next day. It became an obsession. But I didn't see that. I was just seeing it as filling a need. I felt less lonely because I was hearing these different voices and these different stories and feeling like I was a part of something. So then what happened was is that my aha moment really was when I was invited to be with friends and I said no. And then a second time, different friends, and I said no. And then the third time, it was someone that I really wanted to see, and I wanted to say no, but I considered it for a moment. Like, why am I saying no? I'm yearning for that personal connection and interaction, and yet I'm saying no because of what? All I would be doing is at home, I would have been just listening to my audiobooks. So that was a really big wake up call for me, realizing that I was substituting these books for reality. So it didn't take long after that for me to kind of pull back. I didn't go cold turkey, I listened to them still. But eventually I got to a place where I was like only in the car to and from an audition or to and from work, maybe while I'm putting my makeup on, you know. It was important to me that this return to being something that brought me joy instead of as an escape. So now I'm very grateful that I have these audiobooks, especially in this time where where we're isolated, and it is fun. It's a fun way to hear about different people and to learn new things. But now I do so without a fear of missing out, without a fear of losing a connection, but as a way to grow myself and to gain something. I'm not addicted to it, and I know that, listening to an audiobook every day for a little while, or maybe not even every day, but just every once in a while, is something that can bring something into my life. So I hope that you will share your story about excess and moderation at Spirit Core USA, #SpiritCore. Together, we grow.